University of Nebraska Board of Regents decides to wipe a clean slate for Nebraska Medicine's board of director. Only the UNMC interim chancellor still holds a seat at the table.
Yeah, this comes after the Regents voted to buy out Clarkson Regional Health Services shares of the hospital last week. KETV Newswatch 7's Madison Perella spoke with the Regents chairman about why this decision was made. Madison?
Current Nebraska law and Nebraska medicine governance allows the University of Nebraska Board of Regents and CRHS to make the change because they're the two owners. One regent says the tipping point for this decision was after Nebraska Medicine filed a lawsuit against the Board of Regents.
We thought that was just not quite right.
A Nebraska Board of Regents letter Thursday says it installed 4 board members in replacement of old members, following serious concerns about recent actions and behaviors.
There wouldn't be any involvement with them.
The Regents letter cited how the hospital's board threatened critically important mission-driven strategic initiatives, referring to the Clarkson buyout deal.
We don't plan on any changes, and that's what's somewhat confusing to me.
The Regents say the decision's necessary to protect the organization's reputation, stability, and future. Nebraska Board of Regents Chairman Paul Kinney highlights last week's meeting as productive.
We had a pretty good meeting last week,
with Regents board members sharing their respect for Nebraska Medicine's board.
We got tremendous partners with Nebraska Medicine.
State Senator Brad Von Gillern, who originally asked Regents to hold off on the vote to buy Clarkson Regional's shares, hoped it would increase communication between Nebraska Medicine and Regents.
Rather than cause one of them to take what I would consider a nuclear action by dismissing the Nebraska Medicine Board and replacing them.
He says Nebraska Medicine board members are significant donors and leaders in Omaha.
I'm really disappointed.
Von Gillern says State Senator Tony Sorrentino introduced a bill which would require legislative approval of contracts like the one between NU System and CRHS.
In conversations with my colleagues, that bill is gaining dramatically increased attention today following this decision.
The new installed voting members are the University System's President Dr. Jeffrey Gold, interim UNMC Chancellor Deli Davies, Clarkson Regional CEO William Lydiot, and current board member Stephanie Moline. Dr. Deli Davies is the only remaining member from the previous board. The Board of Regents says once the buyout deal goes through, Nebraska Medicine will have its own physician-led board and governing structure. They add this newly formed group will have oversight of Nebraska Medicine, but the day-to-day management will remain the same. Back to you, Quinicia.
All right, Madison, thank you.